Hi folks, this is Iceberg and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about a real revelation in the world of budget IEMs, the 7Hz Elua Ultra. Its improved version of the original Elua, released in 2024, features dual dynamic driver configuration, tuned according to Harman target curve, priced at $30, which make it affordable for everyone. Let's break down why these IEMs could be your favorite for music, gameplay and everyday listening. Let's go! And before moving on to the review, I wanna thank the Linsol team for providing the Elua Ultra and taking care. And as always, you'll find all the purchase link in the description below the video. Alright folks, the Elua Ultra arrives in a compact but elegant box with a minimalist design. The white packaging with the pictures of the shells and the 7Hz logo on the front side completely repeat the design of the original Elua. Inside the box we can see the shells themselves, neatly recessed in the foam mold, a basic 2-pin cable, and the bag with the colored ear tips. I'll be honest with you, the cable here is basic and unchanged from the previous model, but still quite functional. It's made of oxygen-free copper wire, lightweight, flexible, and has a silver braid that doesn't get tangled or microphonic. The hardware is quality, with branding, an Angelo 3.5 plug, and QDC connectors that don't create backlash but are inconvenient from extended use. If you're looking for a premium feel, you might want to upgrade it. But for objectivity in this review, I'm using the stock one and it handled just fine without distorting the sound. The included ear tips are the standard set from 7Hz, which is also unchanged from the previous model. They are made of soft silicone, colored with a wide and narrow bore for maximum versatility. However, they are comfy, don't cause irritation even in my small ears, and provide a snug fit. If you have small ears like I do, they fit perfectly. Overall, this is a versatility set that emphasizes the natural Harman tuning with a comfortable wearing experience. The Elua Ultra shells are made of translucent resin using 3D printing, making them lightweight and durable with the visible drivers inside. The faceplates of the shells feature a gold-colored plate with the number 7 and ornament around it, which looks premium to rather simple. However, if you don't like this gold color design, you can purchase the Elua Ultra in silver. Anyway, the nozzle here is wide and tall enough for a stable fit with a metal mesh inside. Channel markings and a small hole is also found here as well. 7Hz are always known for their ergonomics, and here's on top. The shape of the Elua Ultra is ergonomic with the smooth outlines without sharp corners, perfectly follow the anatomy of the ears. The size of the shells is medium, making them suitable even for small ears like I have. The Elua Ultra shells provide a deep and secure fit, and the isolation is good, so street or subway noise won't get through. In my ears they fit just right, without pressure, even after an hour of listening. Well guys, and before we get into the sound impressions, let's take a look at the graph of the Elua Ultra. Well, it follows the Harman target curve almost perfectly, showing a smooth line with a slight rise in the sub-bass at about 5 dB, a smooth transition into the mid-bass, a natural and smooth mid-range, and controlled treble with a peak at 8 kHz and 13 kHz. Overall, the graphs show a V-shaped but balanced presentation, with emphasis on sub-bass and upper mids, with no kinks in the lower treble. But do they really sound like the graph shows? Let's find out. Okay, so the Elua Ultra sounds super real and alive, kinda like listening to the really good studio speakers, but with feelings. Right when I put them on, I noticed how well everything worked together. The two drivers play together nicely, no weird phasing, like you're getting with some hybrid IEMs. The sound's comfy, warm and wraps around you like chilling in a comfy chair by a fireplace with great music. It's not harsh or overly detailed, just smooth musical experience that's kinda fancy for just $30. I've tried tons of similar Harman-like IEMs, and the Elua Ultra are some of the best for the price, especially as in the future everyone will be chasing the smallest detail over musicality. Alright, let's start with the lower frequencies, because bass is the signature here, thanks to the 10mm dynamic driver. The sub-bass in the Elua Ultra is deep, textured and powerful, but not dominant, bursting deep with the control decay, creating a sense of vibration that envelops you rather than hits your ear. Imagine in Skrillex track Bangarang, the sub-bass drop sounds like underground tremor, powerful, rumbling, with a long tail that fills you in the whole body, but without the muddiness or hum. It's not a basshead kick like in Elua collaboration with the HBB, but an immersive, articulate rumble where every note is clearly defined. In complex electronic track like TNG and Shibak N, the bass lines wave together without blurring. The attacks is fast, the decay is precise, and nothing merged into a mush. The mid-bass handled by the same 10mm driver in tandem with the 8mm is slightly lift for punch, but without aggression. It's resilient, juicy and detailed, adding weight without being muddy. In Alice in Wonderland I Want You, the mid-bass sounds like a juicy, resilient boom, emphasizing the beat with the drive but not drawing out the vocals. In rock and metal such as System of Down Chops You, the bass is powerful, but guitars and drums remain in the foreground, each drum beat energetic, as is the drummer is nervy, with the texture of leather and rim. The mid-bass here is not just booming, but alive with the character. In jazz it adds depth to the contrabass, in pops to the beat. There is no bleed in the mids, then transition is smooth, which makes the sound cohesive. The lower mids in the Elua Ultra are the epitome of naturalness. Full, warm, and the vocals are penetrating, charismatic, with a slight hoarseness that gives you goosebumps. Instruments like the guitar sound realistic, breathy, and alive. The mid-range thanks to the 8mm driver is emotional, clean, and intimate, slightly pushed forward, creating a sense of vocal presence. So the vocals here are detailed, but soft without harshness. The male voice is deep, with a hoarse texture, breathing, and the female is powerful, rich, without sibilance, with intimate closeness. Instruments are separate delight. Guitar clear but warm and cozy, piano dynamic from gentle touch to the powerful chords, and the saxophone with whistle and breeze for realism. In dance track the mid-bass is slightly compressed due to the bass, but this is tuning feature for musicality. The upper mids is the zone where the Elua Ultra shines with the clarity. A slight hum at the 3K Hz adds sparkle to the vocals and the instrument without fatigue. Guitar energetic with bright attacks, piano melodic and rich. The upper mids are slightly emphasized, lively and expressive due to V-shaped tuning, but never go into fatigue, which is ideal for long listening sessions. The treble in the Elua Ultra, thanks to the 8mm driver, sparkling and airy, but controlled. Not analytical extension, but musical finesse with a delicate detail. All in one word, crystalline. Cymbals rings clean, with a metallic texture, in electronic hi-hats and sieves spark lightly, adding beat. In the pop, the treble emphasizes percussions without distracting from the vocals. No sibilance or harshness, blend smoothly into the overall picture, adding airiness. The minor downside to the treble heads. In the Elua Ultra the treble is not hyper detailed or ultra extended, but safe and comfortable for enjoying rather than analyzing. The soundstage in the Elua Ultra is like a spacious hall with a moderate deep, but excellent width and height for the 3D feeling. Instruments are separated clearly, imaging is precise, so you close your eyes and see the positions. Separation is strong thanks to the good technicality, so everything is in place, in complex tracks, and the bass is not muddy. Comparing to the 7Hz Elua in collaboration with the HBB, they are more bass-head, V-shaped, warmer, but less detailed. Bass is more powerful, stage is narrowed, mids are recessed. The Elua Ultra is more balanced, with the better mids and treble for the vocals and instruments. In conclusion, the 7Hz Elua Ultra is a great choice for those looking for a budget IEMs with a warm engaging sound at an affordable price of $30. The bass is rumbling, the mids are lively, and the treble is clean, making them ideal for casual listeners, gamers, or beginners. Among the cons is the cable is average, the packaging is basic, but these are minor things. I was doubtful at first, but after testing I fell in love. If you are looking for an upgrade version for the basic IEMs or a collaboration with the HBB, take them. You won't regret it. I heartily recommend it. Okay guys, write in the comment what you think about these IEMs and share your favorites. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.